a second appearance of the 27 military officers who were arrested, from the November 26 attempted failed coup. They are appearing again in court for the second time, and with 88 count charges, and I've been told that they will be presenting the charges to them, and 27 of them. And yesterday we saw a press release from the military, that they have expel 48 officers from the military, and who were involved into a group or WhatsApp group, discussing issues relating to security matters. But let's see if we can join our man Shaku Mohamed Sila in court, our court reporter, to give us some updates about security, the atmosphere in court as we await the commencement of the court martial. Hello, Shaku.
Yes, Remy, how are you?
Morning.
Good morning, viewers, and good morning, listeners.
Yes, Shaku, we are at that front view of court some few days ago, and we saw the atmosphere, was calm and peaceful, and today again, 27 of the military guys who were arrested after the November 26 failed attempted coup are appearing in court again. Give us the atmosphere.
Yes, presently they've all been brought again. The 27 accused persons, they've been brought again, hopefully the 27. From what we heard in our last sitting in the court, the 9th accused person who fell sick in a dock we are yet to confirm whether he's with them, because he was the actual reason why the charges were not put before all the accused. And today we are hoping that the trial will commence properly, as the advocate judge, senior magistrate McDeba, said that they will continue the trial today. And viewers and listeners, don't forget, this is a court-martial trial. The first sitting was to see how best they can set all rules of evidence, how the court-martial should be operated, what should be included and what should not be included. Guidelines were given to both media, mainstream media, social media, and lawyers by the judge advocate. As you can see from the premises of the court now, it is well secured with military officers and that of OSD and police, which are also supporting them. They've just been brought in to the court at exactly 9 o'clock. They've been brought at any moment from now, 9:30. The trial will soon be commenced. This is the second hearing of the court-martial trial. Lawyers from both the defense, are already coming to court. In the first hearing, we saw a number of lawyers from the law officers department, starting from the Attorney General, Minister of Justice, the DPP, the Solicitor General, Senior State Counsel, other Senior State Counsel, other lawyers at the law officers, and backed up with lawyers from the military. As well as you can see, they were charged with 88 count charge, ranging from mutiny and other offences, of which I shall be reading to you shortly. The reason why the charges were not put to them was as a result of the 9th accused person who felt sick in the dock. His lawyer from Legal Aid Board did adduce the court that he was suffering from epilepsy, for which he fell sick in the dock. But again, they took him down. Later, the magistrate, the judge advocate, asked for him whether he had been brought up again, but the magistrate was informed that he wasn't there. So he had to adjourn the matter to today. So hopefully, if the 9th accused person is well and strong, of course the charges will be put to them. If not, which the charges were put before them in court, and one, they were charged with Count 1, they were charged with committing a civil offence contrary to Section 72(1) of their Armed Forces of the Republic of Sierra Leone Act of 1961. They were also charged with mutiny contrary to Section 37(1) of the Armed Forces Act as amended again. They were also charged with failure to suppress mutiny contrary to Section 38A of the Armed Forces Act as amended. They were also charged with aiding the enemy contrary to Section 30 sub 1 paragraph D of the same act. They were also charged with communicating with the enemy contrary to Section 31 sub 1 of the same act. They were also charged with stealing of public or service property contrary to Section 49 paragraph A of the same act. They were also charged with fraudulent misplacement of public or service property contrary to Section 49 paragraph A. They were also charged with receiving public or service property contrary to Section 49 paragraph B of the same act. They were charged with almost charges were similar. Eight count charge. 27 of them are undergoing the trial. Now, one important thing that was mentioned in the last trial was that one of the accused person who stand to be among them the highest ranking officer made through his lawyer made an application or made an objection for him to be dressed fully in his military attire, and the judge advocate did grant that one and asked the prosecuting team to allow them to be dressed in the full military attire. In the last sitting, only 7 of them were dressed in the full military attire. Them were not dressed in full military attire. Well, according to the one of the prosecutor in the court did inform the senior magistrate that most of them did not have uniform, but the magistrate did say that they have to be given a uniform, and it is must that they have to be in their uniform. Again, the lieutenant colonel, who was also charged as an accused person, told his lawyer that he wants to be kept in a different detention than that of the civilian detention. Well, the magistrate said he had no knowledge of where they're kept, nor will he say anything about that. So there were several other rules that were given that the magistrate said they will use the rules of evidence that had been used in court, and they will not take anything outside the act which governs the actual proceeding, and that act they are talking of is the Armed Forces Act. Again, the magistrate did tell us that he's a one-time retired soldier, so he had knowledge of the military. Again, the offense again, many objections were raised with regards the swearing of the court members. Yes, the swearing of the court members and other things. So let me, as you can see from the court, as I'm about to round up, at exactly 14 minutes from now, the trial will commence, and the court members, which are also military officers, are also in the court. Journalists are in there waiting for the commencement. Family members who came last and are also here. So as of now, this is what is happening here. The security and the place is somehow cool and calm for now, except otherwise.